I forgot to eat before stream. We're gonna sit on the starting soon. We're gonna sit on the starting soon while I shove my face full of rice ball. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, my seaweed is all crimpled. Get your head out of there, you freak. This doesn't count. This ain't part of ASMR. Also, for those unaware, crumpled, you know, for those unaware, this isn't a scripted ASMR like my other ones. It's just, you know, soft talking. When we actually start, I have rain noises up. I have like chill music. Get your head out of there! I have chill music. And we're gonna be working on Rinna's new outfit, one of Rinna's new outfits. And today, I have, what is this? I have a salmon rice ball, and I have a fish egg rice ball. The fish egg one's better. So why is my chat? Why are people laughing at me? This is fucked up. This is fucked up, guys. Should I put the chat on the starting soon? This is the Twitch chat. YouTube. There you go. Aww. Oh god. Thank you for subscribing, Deity Zero. Lala. Try not to chew directly into the mic. Pre-game. Is the card not working? Wait a minute. Maybe it just wasn't added to this. Why is the card not working? I want you guys to have your little silly little buttons. Alright, there you go. That works. I want you guys to have your silly little buttons while, in the starting soon, because I'm gonna turn them off during the ASMR so they don't block the screen. Oh my god, I fucking hate the mini chat in OBS. Alright, yeah, get it out of your system, get your cards out your system. Get your gamba out your system. Also, thank you for the raid today, I appreciate it. One day I want to show your streams to a Victorian child. Dude, Victorian children went through so much shit. We get shooting ASMR, you hear that? That was the sound of the seaweed broken. You got me? I'm eating the salmon one right now, and then I also have a fish ball one I'm gonna eat. Grub which one? Or you can get the Grub plush. You can get the Grub plush now. Here somewhere. It's here somewhere. We need more. Honestly, was talking about this on Twitter. Now let me get the link for the plush. I was talking about this on Twitter. People have asked me, when's the stickers? When's the fucking Docky? I don't know if I'll ever do a Docky. That's very expensive. But people have asked me multiple times, when's this? When's that? And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have had multiple companies reach out to me. Here you go. Here's the plush. I've had multiple companies reach out to me. And I've even gone through most of the way with a few different companies. And then I look into them. Should I buy multiple? You can only get one. Well, you can get multiple if you want, but we reached our goal, so we don't need multiple, but I do appreciate it. What was I saying? Oh, but I looked into the company, and I saw that they partner with Lolicon or Shotokan creators, which I don't support. That's fucking disgusting. And or they partner with bigoted creators, and I don't really want to work with a company that puts money over morals for, you know, pedophilia and human rights. So sorry, you guys are gonna have to wait on merch. Like a Uwu Market, they reached out to me and I was gonna do a collaboration with them. Didn't end up happening for those exact reasons. God, I'm not remembering names right now. But it got all the way to the point where, like, the merch was uploaded and I was about to go live, and then I was like, wait a minute, and I changed my mind. Fortunate reason, but a good reason. It sucks though, because some of the keychains were really cool. One of the keychains was a Grub chain. So it was like the things you get out of the blind box. And they were all connected, like the base ones were all connected by a chain. Like a keychain? I don't know what to do, like, nowadays. Maybe, like, probably something candy themed. Ooh, it'd be really cute to have, like, a shaker charm with stuff in my tummy because it's transparent. Stop! Let's try to eat my other fucking seaweed. The day Grub drops merch, I go broke. I don't know. Like, I can't do it myself. I would do it myself. Like, I've done the whole ordering keychains and stickers and stuff like that. But I can't ship it without having a return address. And I can't get a P.O. box because it is like $80 a month where I live. Usually more. 80's like the low end because I live in Seattle. So, you see the issue. Managed to get like 10 seconds to join the stream. I hope your debut goes well and hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very shrimple debut. Chat loves shipping. You know what an Nendoroid is? Yeah, I know what an Nendoroid is. Who doesn't know what an Android is in the VTubing community? I don't think I'll ever be big enough to be able to part with that. Sorry, I keep dropping rice fucking everywhere, so I'm getting distracted. So like listening to Nightcore music, I used to listen to it a lot when I was a kid. Not too much anymore. But it's just like, I guess I still listen to some Vocaloid Nightcore, just because it's so nostalgic. What the fuck is an Android? It's like a posable figurine that I think they're all anime. Like they're anime characters. There's I can't name a single one, of course. But they also do they're also chibi. And they do work with VTubers. I think there's like Iron Mouse ones. I think there was a fucking like Gargura. I think there was Ame. Like Hololive talents and really big indies. That's sick, yeah. I don't think I'll ever be able to partner with them, and even then, they work with lollies, as I said. So why would I want to work with them? Do you play Animal Crossing? I haven't in a few years. I do have a Switch that is Animal Crossing themed. And I have Animal Crossing. Weirdly, Funko does not work with lollies. Yeah, that's because Funko works with, normal people. And normal people will, you know, obviously be upset if you depict a character that looks like a child sexually. So that's why. I'm done with one rice ball. Opinion on Warhammer? Warhammer's good. Here, I can, let me switch to my other model, just so I can yap with you guys while I'm eating. Give us a brick plushie. I don't know, a lot of production goes into this shit. Like, the current plushie has been in the works since, December or something like that. Because they had to go through three different, design iterations where they completely made a plushie, and then I pointed out bits that I didn't like or want changed. So, like, can you do this, this, and that? And then they'd come to me, like, a month later and be like, alright, how about this? I'd be like, ooh, yeah, that's good, but can we change this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 you know? Hold on. What the fuck is it? Did I delete my... I think I did. Well... Fixed. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? What the hell, man? Why is that doing that? Why is everything showing up as a... What the hell? It wasn't doing this yesterday. What? Alright, we're just gonna turn them off, I guess. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't do it in testing, it didn't do it in... yesterday? What the hell? I don't know why... Wait, I even turned it off and it's not doing it. What is that? Hold on. I'm gonna turn one on just so I can test it again. 19-second cooldown. Oh no, that's fucking weird. It's not the actual captures themselves, so it must be another captures, like, projecting, I guess? Oh, wait, no, I think I know what it is. I think it is the raid alert. It's not. Wait, no, this one is. Wait, no, this is... No. Wait. Okay, it might be the raid alert. I think it is. Okay, yeah, I think it was. It should be fixed now. But yeah, we can turn them on for now while I'm still eating. Should be fixed now. Blind box. Kerbin. Yeah, there we go. Might be in. We're gonna turn this one on too. Should all be good. Yes. Just like turn my light on. Should all be good. Sorry for being late. Guards, execute that guy. Thanks. I think they should be good now. Wait a minute. Let's try this. Let's try this. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Bitch booted me from the stream for a second. Hates you, wants you dead. Only reasonable explanation. Here, we can put on regular background music while we're waiting, while I'm eating. I love this new design. I'm very happy with it, to my bones. Alright. I have one more rice bowl. I have one more rice bowl. This one my favorite. What's your merch website? I don't have one. I have the plushie. If you want to get the plushie, but that's just on Gimme Swag. That's not a merch website. Hair jump scare? I can also change my hair. I don't have a toggle to make my hair longer. I can make both the back of the hair longer and the bangs longer separately. I should add that. Oh! You guys are seeing all this art? Dude, all this fucking... all this Yume ship art? Yeah, I may or may not, have tweaked out when I first was commissioning stuff for debut, and, was like, I think I need like 10 pieces of me and the Coat Man, and he just hates me in every single one. Oh shit, thank you for the 10 gifted! Well, I'm Mick yapping about my love for the ugly-ass Coat Man. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Here, should I turn the notification alert sounds on? There we go. I'll turn it back off when we start the ASMR. Sad I can't stay for the ASMR, but it was nice to hear for a little bit. Well, it's the model reveal. This isn't the model. It's a completely new model. I'm just eating first, because I woke up too late to eat before stream. Did I miss the M? I assume you meant Eb Preg. No, you didn't miss the JPreg arc. That's at 20k on Twitch. A lot of things are at 20k on Twitch. 20k on Twitch is when you guys will get, or I'll start working on the Gyaro outfit for this model. Yes. And that'll be designed by Starpy. Me and Starpy have a deal. For those who don't know, I did a Starpy's TV model, and I also did a Bunchata TV model. So Bunchata's the, I think, helped on the art for, why am I blanking on his name? Buff Pup's boyfriend? Shia. I helped on the art for Shia's model. I think they helped on the rigging. I don't know if they did the full rigging. Starpy also worked on... she designed Misinformation in Gameoverse, and she also designed the bathing suits for both Misinformation and isn't her name like Kat or something? And she also designed like the vampire looking dude in that. Boyfriend of Shia? Well, I'm not gonna make Shia pregnant. I'd have to get permission from Buff. I'd have to get permission. I don't know if we're that close, man. I've never talked to Buff. I've just talked to people that are like friends with Buff. I don't want to like I think Buff Pup's cool, but at the same time, I don't want to be like, hey, can you get me in contact with Buff? Because I don't, like, I have nothing for her. I don't have anything to... There's no reason for me to get in contact with Buff Pup, so I'm gonna leave her alone. There's no reason for me to get in contact with Shia, or fucking Candy, or... I'm blanking on names today. Who's the green-haired one? God. Greg? I don't think it's Greg. Rose Doodle? Yeah. Rose Doodle. I don't think there's no reason for me to get in contact with any of them, despite, like, being friends with their friends. There's just no reason. Like, I'm mutuals with a lot of people, but I just don't have a reason to to contact any of those big people, so I just... Get your head off my keyboard. Grub has a weird assortment of potential connections. Yeah, like... I'm friends with, like, Boone and fucking others that I'm blanking on, because I don't really... I don't know, I don't, like, see my mutuals or my friends as this is, a link to this person. I'm just like, oh, wait, that person knows that person, that's cool. But, like, in my brain, it's not like, oh, I could get at that person because I'm friends with this person. Did you just wake up? Yeah, I did. Is it that obvious? Oh. And are you sure when I have to sleep? Yeah, I chose this time specifically because I hate you. I'll turn that down a little bit. Do you coffee? Yeah, I'm not drinking coffee right now. I might make tea. I don't know, I might make tea before we start. Because my tea from my birthday throne came in already. Jesus, it was yesterday and it already came in. It's crazy. They're on top of that shit. I got a notification last night that it was already, like, packed and shipped, and I was like, surely this is a mistake. Surely. And no, it arrived at my door. Yeah. So I have, Lavender London Fog tea, which is just Earl Grey with, like, essence of, almond. And lavender, of course. And then I have a, cinnamon whipped honey. Yes. Dude, I'm making a mess of rice right now. I love Greg. It's who even is Greg? So me and Bo were watching this video, and it was a Schlatt. It was a Schlatt video. It was one of his stand-ups with someone else, and during it, they, did PowerPoint presentations that were decided by the audience, and they, like, couldn't see what they were talking about. So it was improv PowerPoint presentations, but the audience chose the photos, and then they had to make a presentation based on the photos, right? And there was this guy, this PNG of this guy, which is the emote, and the person with Schlatt chose to name him Greg. And Bo thought it was so funny that he asked me to add it to 7TV, and so I did. Is Schlatt actually on the server? Yeah, guys. Schlatt is actually my best friend. I've been keeping this from you. No, Schlatt doesn't know who the fuck I am. Ever tried tea and coffee together? It tastes different, but good. I have not. I don't think I'd try it with the teas I have. But maybe like a black tea. Hi, Grub, second model. Thanks! We're actually debuting another one today. I'll be eating my brekkie first. What if you just assume Schlatt doesn't know who you are? Oh, you're right. Schlatt is in the femboys. This is true. 2 new models? Technically 4. I showed off a chibi model yesterday too. And I have another. You want to see the other chibi model? It's not as fun. It's a customizable that I bought the editing files for, so I could do custom textures like completely and custom rigging. Yes. Very shrimple, yes. Blood is 1 apple tall, this is true. I like my other chibi more. I think it's just because I drew it myself. That, and it's a little more expressive, but that one was like it was supposed to be like a temp chibi because I didn't have a chibi model. And then the 3D model got cancelled. Hi! The 3D model got cancelled, and so I threw a fit and then pulled an all-nighter and made myself a custom chibi model. Yes. Bro fits in your hand. Yeah, I'm very hand-shaped, ain't I? Ain't I? I've also never done a model... Like, this isn't my art style. God, do I have the pictures still up? I was inspired by a few different artists on Twitter. I wonder if I still have them bookmarked or if I deleted them. I have one of them bookmarked, but it was inspired by like 3 different artists. Okay, no, I do have a few of them. And I'm gonna save their links so as I'm talking about them I can show. Show. Where the frick is it? Here it is. The shading. I don't usually do this like bright blue type shading, but I was inspired by this artist. Yes. And here is their Twitter link if you would like to go check them out. I don't actually follow them, but I saw them on Twitter and I was like, ooh, I really like how they have that like blue overcast shading X style. Homosexual larva. Alright. What time is it? It's 8:30 p.m. for me. It is 6:38 p.m. here. Silly, so sick to catch you live. New models to die for. I'm very happy with it. I have had a few... Okay. Not only have I had a few people, like, be like, the old model was better. I like the old model so much more. Which I was worried about. I was worried that a lot of people would like the old model way more than they like the new model. But it was bound to happen at least a little bit, you know? But also, I have had so many people leave hate comments. Like, I've gotten so much hate from debut just overnight. Like, for some reason, I don't know, I guess I got into, like, the normie sphere. I've deleted most of them, and I've also put, like, filters on comments so that they don't show up for anyone but me, and then I can delete them at my leisure, and I've been pretty good about deleting them on, like, YouTube and shit. But I guess people are finding me, and for some reason, I've had this issue my entire time I've been VTubing, where people really think that my voice is fake for some reason. That it's a voice changer. I don't know why. Like, my voice isn't particularly unique or interesting sounding. It's smooth, but that's not particularly unique, you know? So I don't know. Like, even, here, where's the fucking Twitter page? Someone commented in my Twitch chat when I wasn't live, mind you, because I was just typing in the new title for the stream for today, last night, and I wasn't live. They typed at 1:54 a.m. PST, so it could have been like 3 or 4 for them. They said, talking seductively with a feminine-sounding voice doesn't make up for the lack of talent. Hey, so seductively? Yeah, so like, it's not my fault that you got hard. It's not my fault you got hard, actually. That's not my fault. I fear. And you can't be mad at me that you got hard for my voice. People are just jealous your voice nice sound. Like, my voice isn't even particularly unique. It's pretty basic, I fear. I just have like good mic settings. I just flinched at what you said. What? Well, this person was upset and they said I was talking seductively in a feminine tone, but like, I was just talking normally. This is just how I talk, like, all the time. And like, they even, I had, like I said, multiple comments be like, this is a voice changer. This is who's behind the screen. I've done a face, I've done a face reveal. I wonder if I still have it in my pictures. I might. I've done a face reveal, it's not a secret. It's here somewhere, I think. Maybe? Might not be. Yeah. Like, I did a Angel Devil cosplay and I posted it. There was actually a 40-year-old man with a voice changer, guys. What gave it away? What gave it away? But I don't, like... Can you do a Tom Pearl collab? I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Almost thought it was Makima. Yeah, Makima and Angel look pretty similar. They have pretty similar hair. Quiet collab 1. I don't know much about Quiet. When did it start? We haven't started the ASMR yet. I was eating brekkie first. I don't know, like 40 minutes ago. I've been taking 40 minutes to eat breakfast, Jesus. Okay, I'm done. Alright, sure. Alright. Let's see, get that out of here, and, I'm gonna do this, and can do one of these, and one of these, and here. Do you watch anime? My favorite is there's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless ... Do people actually watch animes like that? Is Miss Flesh permagon? Oh right, I forgot about that. Hold on. Before we go into the ASMR, one more thing. Let me switch back to my other model real quick. Where is my button? Where is my button? Heroin, coat, Did I not set up a button for her? I guess I didn't. Well... Is this it? Ah, yes. Miss Flesh returns. For those that don't know, Miss Flesh, she's part of my original lore. She is basically the person who transmuted me from a regular grub into a humanoid grub, and in the process lost her own form. And she's our TTS. If I can give you a little demo with a TTS. Come on. What the fuck is it? Wait, this isn't right. Is it Windows? No. Shimmelmans? No. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. It changed my vocal settings. That's sad. It may be broken. It may be broken. I forgot about her, I'm gonna be real with you. But she usually does use TTS. We're just not gonna use her today. I'll figure it out. There's a few things that are broken, it seems. You sent it to be a poster? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Alright, let me pull up the actual ASMR model. Well, Miss Flesh does exist. Will forever be a Miss Flesh stand. Poor lass just wanted a friend. She like chopped up a grub though. I support women's rights and women's wrongs. Even if they fucked me up. Alright, what are my buttons on this? Just to make sure. Drawing. Right. Okay. To be fair, you probably deserved it. Just look at you. What the fuck, man? What the fuck is the 15k grub redeem? What is it? Oh, it's Lurch. It'll work. Did everything break? What the hell? I guess everything broke. Alright, we're just gonna turn off those anyway. So mean, so cruel. Wait, it's not even on. How are you seeing that? What the fuck? Weird. It's not even on my end, so I don't know why you can see it. It's just there yet. I don't know. Fuck if I know. Go to your settings and check the box. What the fuck is... Huh? How do I go to my settings? How do I do that? What the hell? Channel? Stream. I don't know how to do that. You didn't turn off the AI opt-in? You gotta turn that off? How the fuck do I do that? Eh? Profile? Yeah, I'm in my profile stuff. Oh, account settings. Disable your Twitch account. No. Security and privacy? Oh, here we go. Training generative AI. There we go. That's off. Okay, cool. Muy bien. Got it, got it, got it. Oh, Shadow Milk Cookie. That's the blue fellow, right? Anyway. La la, la la, yippee, la la. I'm gonna be so real with you on this model. For whole grass? Nuh-uh, it's hidden. I got shorts on. What do you want about? What is blood on about? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. With this model, I saw Sulia, the Italian VTuber, did a debut of a posed model, and it was between my actual commissions that I was kind of tweaking about, and I was like, ooh. I kind of want a posed model, and so I did one in like 3 days. And you're probably wondering, how'd you do a pose model? How'd you do an entire pose model in 3 days with completely new art? Because for those who don't know, this art is like completely different than the other art. It's all redrawn and drawn different. I didn't sketch. I sketched the pose and that's it. And then I went directly just into rendering, and as I rendered, I separated without, like, I didn't render something and then separate it. I just separated it as I was rendering. Yeah, I tweaked out with this one. I am very happy with how it came out, though. Like, I have this fixes the head angle, but then I can't have, like, the full range of motion. But this just, like, tilts my head down a little more and tilts it. But I am very happy, I'm very happy. Alright, put the feet on the phone. The tail being small in the back is not where the tail usually is. Eh? It's not where a tail usually is? No, it is! That's exactly where a tail's supposed to come out. It's coming out from my tail bone. That's where tails are supposed to come out of. It's just people usually put them, like, in the wrong place, so you're so used to them being in a different place, and they're like, anatomically supposed to. That, and the tail is small right now, just so it, like, would fit into screen with the idle tail wag. But on my other model, I have a toggle that I can make it small or big, depending. I can also flip it up on the other model. On this one, it doesn't do that, though. People shove them in the crack. Yeah, they put them, like, up the butt. What the hell do you think the tail is supposed to go? Ah, someone just exposed themselves. Someone just exposed themselves. My Twitch reloaded. Yoshi accidentally banned you for like a minute. If that's small, then I'm tiny. Well, it's smaller than how the tail's usually supposed to be. It wasn't on accident. Alright. Alright, we're just timing Verosif out repeatedly now. Oh, it looked like it was coming out of your shoulder. Nah, here I can like move and schmove and stuff. It's coming out of my back. I'm very excited though. I'm very excited to show. But we are going to be working on Rinna's new outfit today, so let's get that all situated, eh? And you may be wondering, well, how are we going to work on Rinna's outfit with the ASMR? How are we going to... You're going to see my home screen when I do this, but whatever. Or not? What the hell? What the helly? Oh, they lost connection, I see. Wow! And when I click... Wowie zowie, wowie zowie. Oh, I lied, actually. The stylus was just taken from the other model. It was just taken from the other model. Who are your favorite streamers slash YouTubes like you watch on your free time? I like Stanley, NOV, and Jimmy here. Like... Astral Spiff and... Midwest Body Cam. Midwest Body Cam. I honestly only really watch true crime and then whatever Bo puts on. So whatever Bo watches. He puts on Poke a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of Poke, but it's just background noise for me. Yo, Spiff Watcher? Dude, I've been watching Spiff from before he blew up with, Security Breach. It's like watching my own kid grow up. It's crazy, it's crazy. It's so, how you say, wild, I suppose, to see someone I've been watching from, again, before they blew up, now have all this attention, rightfully so, I do believe. Not only all this attention, but also, like moving out of, his friend's place, not his friend's place, they're renting it together, like, moving out, getting a house, buying a house with Paige, like, proposing to Paige. I'm so proud of him. William Afton collab 1? I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that one. He's younger than me. Dog, I work with a kid who is 18 with 3 kids. You know I'm good. I am good on that one. That's Did someone tell him what a condom is? I hope they're like 4 to 1. Even then, like, how old is bro's partner? I'm scared. I'm fearful. Alright, I'm gonna put this away just for now while I'm getting all this stuff together because I didn't do this before stream because I like woke up too late. But I am very happy. I am very happy with the new module. Do I have the right stuff on? I do. My behind. And I still have my zooms. Huh. This is meant for the other overlay, but it works on this one as well. Yes. And then you guys can see yourselves. That's meant for when I'm gaming. All my sound effects also work over here, so I know this is supposed to be an ASMR stream. I know. But have you considered Dude, I love Alien. Or not Alien. That was... what is it? Annihilation, yes. I love the soundtrack to Annihilation. Where is Rena's main model? Do I have her under model, actually? I might. I might need to grab her under model and then censor it so that we can work on top. Because for those that don't know, Rena may or may not have a spicy model. Is this... Ooh, yep, I do in fact have it. I don't have to download a new one. Maybe I do have to censor it 100% though. Why are so many people messaging me? Hi. Sorry, I'm sending stuff to... There we go. Sending stuff to myself from my PC to my phone. Have you played Sonic games or watched these shows? If you did, how do you feel about a Fortnite x Sonic collab? I have not played any. Who the fuck are you, you fucking parasite? Thank you for subscribing, hello. I have not played any Sonic games. No, that's a lie. I played, like, the original... I don't know if it was the original, like, the side one with the checkered dirt. I played that one, and I played that one on, back in my day, there were, like, DVDs with a bunch of games on them, and you played using the remote control. And that's how I played the Sonic game. New model go crazy? I'm very happy with it. This is just the posed version, because there's another model that's unposed. Alright, hold on. I'm censoring her. Gotta cover her up. Today we're probably just gonna be working on the sketch for him. I don't know if we're gonna do the sketch for both of them, but we're just gonna do the base sketch. We're not gonna do any color, and then I'm gonna go directly into rendering. I don't know if that'll be today, or if it'll be like a just sketching day. But me and my clients, most of them I've worked with them multiple times, so at this point they just trust me to go from directly to sketch to rendering. Okay, and that should be good. Let me delete it from my gallery, just so in case I accidentally click on my gallery, you don't see it. There is actually a trailer for the Sonic and Fortnite collab. Oh, I did see that they're doing a collaboration of... God, what is it? Persona in Fortnite? Yeah. Fortnite's been going crazy on collabs. I think that's like their whole brand deal, though. They just have a shit ton of collaboration stuff. No? I'll put this over here for now. No, I want it back over there. Hi! What's up? Hold on, let me move my stuff over. the fuck are you, you fucking parasite? I'm moving all my stuff over so I can read chats easier. There's YouTube chat. I have to listen to the Grub while at gym. I don't know if that's the best idea. But you can do as you please. Alright, and then we're gonna go pull up Rinna's new outfit design, and I can show you guys the outfit design before we start working on it as well. There's two different ones. But we're gonna be focusing on one main one first, because it won a raffle, and then the other one, she was just like, ooh, can I actually do two? Wow, 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 wow. So, does my show off button work on this? No. Could I move it up and then it would work? Here, how about this? How about this? I can just drag it in. I can just drag it in and I'll be fine. This is the outfit that we'll be working on for Rinna. So it's a new outfit, and then there's also, like, new bangs. Yes. That's a Grub. Is your favorite house an apple or a peach? That's very racist. I can't believe you'd stereotype me like that. Very holy? Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's reminding me of something, but I don't know what. There's this one, and then we're also going to work on... This one's a bit more raunchy. But we're also going to work on this one. I don't know if we're going to work on this one today. This is the outfit next in line that we'll be working on right after the other one's done. Yes. I love Hatsune Miku, by the way. I also love Hatsune Miku. Miku da yo. Miku da yo. Miku da yo. This here, and then we grab this and put this over here, and then I get this up. Boom. Now I have all my chats right next to my reference sheet. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. I can put this over here, and I can take this and put this here, and take this, and put this here, and take this, and put this here, and now everything's on my main monitor. ASMR? Well, I'm talking a lot softer than I usually do. Why, you don't count this as ASMR? Correction, get out of here. Greg is a stim now. Usually with ASMR, I have like a full script and stuff, and I have like sound effects and background audio. But that's not what this is for. This is for co-work. Yes, 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 yes. Hi! Welcome on in. Alright. Probably gonna fuck with my eyes, because when I look down to draw, it'll close them, but it'd be like that. Not ASMR, not in a Spider-Man mask dragging a cheese grater across your bike. Don't mention cheese graters. I've been scarred. cheese grater mentioned. Instant Family Guy flashback. That was like, I think, my, like, introduction to furry stuff, I fear. First time tuning in. I like this already, do ya? What'd you do to a cheese grater? I didn't do anything. Twasn't I, twasn't I. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, there seems to be some sort of wiggly... Also... my screen capture on the ASMR. Hold on, we're gonna go over here real quick. I'm not capturing my tool? What the hell? Wait a minute. Huh? Oh, no, it's just not right. Ah, I see. About... here's the center. There we go. Thank you for subscribing, Emu Salem. Caught people by a fish like right after the debut stream. What kind of fish? Was it a catfish? Gar. Did you play Rec Room? I don't know what that is. No, it seems to be like a wiggly neck piece here. You want to add guidelines. Because in the final art, it'll probably extend past the neck and then have a inverse mask. For the cheese graters, there's a certain furry thing that has scarred me. Can I just... This game in history? What's it about? I don't like how angular this little bit is. Hi. And I believe we can just flip that. And then drag it up. College. No, that's not quite right. It's more like stretched, I guess. I think thinner. There's more space in between the rungs. I think that's a little bit better. Make them slightly thicker. This is going to be completely drawn over anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Like this sketch is just a guide for our stuff. As long as we get the base idea down, should be fine. Can you do ASMR where you eat 64 slices of American cheese? You know, I would say yes, but I fear I'm allergic to lactose. So I will in fact throw up. And no, being allergic to lactose is in fact different. Different than being lactose intolerant. Hi. Or is the Victorian child? Let me change my stream category real quick. I think this is supposed to be an ASMR. Here we go. ASMR, you munching on fresh bread? Yeah. Does sound yummy. When I first moved here, I would go to the M&M Mart and I'd get milk bread for my sandwiches, but it's so expensive, but it's really yummy. I think I want to squish this. Yeah, to be thinner, more like that. Or even, you know what, where's my sketch guide again? Is my sketch guide? No, this is my sketch guide, isn't it? I think I'm gonna squish this all in to show a little more. We're gonna redo the quote-unquote liner of this. Can you make a model, but it is just the most manly thing you've seen? I have done masculine models, yes. On more than one occasion. I've done muscular models, I've done masculine models. Though I will say, I am primarily commissioned by femboys. I think it's simply because they see my model and they're like, ooh, I want to be like that. I think the rest of this year, we have all feminine presenting models. Besides, I think we have one outfit for a masculine model. Tracks a certain type, yeah. That's not a bad thing, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I'm good at drawing femboy stuff. Personally, I myself am not attracted to femboys. Do you take model cons? I do. I'm currently booked, like, into next year, but I do. Would you consider the model I'm commissioning to be more masculine or feminine? Masculine. To me, masculine. But only... Hold on, I need to recalibrate. What the fuck? To me, masculine. But only because, Gundam seems like a masculine hobby to me. I don't know, Gundam... Bunch of big-ass robots. Robots are inherently masculine to me. I see a robot and I go, yeah. That's a man. Yeah, it is. Speaking of, that reminds me, I need to check my VGen. Someone messaged me. Oops, what the fuck? Um... Mm, Jesus fucking Christ. I hate my keyboard. My keyboard's like broken. And it fucks me up constantly and keeps closing my shit. There we go. I'm turning on the fan. I don't think it'll pick up on the mic. Tell me if it does. Seven Gundams, I mean. Yeah, bro has a shit ton of Gundams. What are the Grubs? What, you want the stream avatars? We can have those up. No, you're right. I do need to lock in on the stuff. There we go. I am going to squish this just a smidge more because I don't like it touching the chin there. That, and I want it to deform a smidge, just a little bit, into a more rounded shape. There we go. And then there seems to be some sort of clock in this area here. A little smaller. It's like a woven clock. Oops, mirror still's on. Very epic music. Why is this playing? Oh. There we go. Are you guys just gambling? Alright. Alright. When did it start raining? It's been raining the whole time. Alright, and there seems to be a clock here, which I'm probably... I want to make it working like a working proper clock, but doing like a 24-hour animation on a model would make it so hefty. So I'd have to see... how to make maybe a 12-minute looping animation. That's still quite a bit though. Are you flashing us? Eh? What do you want about? Isn't quite right now, is it? Hold on, she has like Roman numeral clock. Roman numeral clock. There we go. So it's like... I'll probably type this out proper when I do the actual art. Oh, this is a good stand-in for now. That's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe on this one we'll just do little ticks, because that seems a little visually confusing. Oh, maybe it's fine when I zoom out. We're on Thunder Stream? When? I don't know what that is. Did stream end? I was taking a shower. Stream shouldn't end. Should be fine. Should be simply fine. Alright. And then there seems to be a bit of a shirt collar holding this bit up. It's an interesting shape. And it goes underneath the choker. Kind of looks like a gear piece almost. But like laid out flat. What are your guys' thoughts on Pinocchio? Personally, #1 Pinocchio hater here. I hate that lying son of a bitch, and I wish nothing but death upon him. Hero with real? I don't think about that. I don't like to think about the fact that, that thing thinks he can be people. Free firewood, so true. He was so funny in Trek. I forgot he was in Trek. Racism? No, I think it's like woodism. That's what we should start calling it when people dick shame you. Woodism. That was a good one. That puppet is not human, bro. Purchase him. That's also a pretty good one. Alright. Hi, Lurch. You're always all up in my business. So rude. Alright, I think I'm gonna orient myself the opposite direction. Shrimply because my light is on this side and it's not catching my face. So the tracking's been whack. Question, why does your tail have bones? I I fear it is because tails have bones. I'm so uncomfortable. The way I draw, I don't want to block my face. I see stole the bones. Ah, you got me. Caught me red-handed. If it's distracting to look at the screen as well, I can just do this. But I think it's fine for now. Grub's winning lines. It's fucked up, don't say that to me. Don't you dare equate me to that thing that thinks it's human. At least I say I'm not human. At least I'm not a liar like that thing. Ugh. Disgusts me. Can you say hello? Hmm? Well then, hi. Why you lay in bed and not sit on it? Comfy. I have such mixed feelings on games such as Marvel Rivals. Because I see, like, from a viewership standpoint, they do really well. Playing any one game, you know, repeatedly, you build an audience around that game, the audience wants to see you play that game. It does pretty well, especially if they're a popular game, such as, you know, Marvel Rivals or Deadlock, stuff like that. Personally, I'm no good at those games. I'm no good. So I can't play those. No bueno. But I've played Deadlock like once on stream and it made me motion sick. But it's, I don't know, it's frustrating to see. Can I be vulnerable for a second? It's frustrating to see all these creators that are like just starting out get like hundreds and hundreds of views from just playing the same game over and over and over again. Which, like, not to say they don't deserve it. Not to say they don't deserve it at all. Like, they most likely do. They're most likely very entertaining. But because they are most likely very entertaining, I'll see all these new creators prosper greatly after playing one game repeatedly over and over again, and I'm like, damn, maybe I am boring. Maybe I am a little bit boring, you know? And then I'll look into, like, how do I make my streams more interesting, and I'll have interactables, I'll have new stuff. I'll have co-works, I'll have ASMRs, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking. There's your pen as a self-conscious eye. Well, I don't think it's self-conscious, but it is certainly an eye that moves on its own. I think I want these to be a little bit lower. I like that. I think that's good. The time I got reincarnated as a pen in a popular streamer's model. I don't know if I'm a popular streamer. I don't know about all that. I like the tail. Thank you. If you notice, as the tail wags, you can't really see it too well on this model, actually. But on the main model, it has a holographic effect. Almost 20k is pretty popular. For popularity in a streamer, I fear it is not about the follow count, but it is more so about the viewer count. Does that make sense? There's a motorcycle outside my house. So while I am very, very grateful for the amount of following that I have, don't get me wrong, I am, and I'm very, very grateful for the amount of viewership that I have. The amount of support I get is, like, genuinely insane. I'm still considered... Your stomach's loud? Oh, I'm just so hungry. Nah, I had 2 rice balls. I'm still considered a small streamer. Or some would consider me a medium streamer, but most people consider small streamers anywhere from 0 to 100 viewers. And then consider large streamers, or medium streamers, 100 plus. And once you hit 1,000, you're a large streamer. What do you mean, you people? You know what I mean. Alright. There's a lot of tight fabric on this outfit, which will help us in some areas, but in some other areas it'll be very difficult to make sure everything connects smoothly. Yes. Hi! From the YouTube shorts? This is true, this is true. That is me. I'm that one. I think I want to have a guide. A circular roller guide. There we go. Omnimorphs from Fortnite? I don't know what that is. I've never played Fortnite, and I've never, like, watched proper Fortnite gameplay. I've only ever watched Bo do the Guitar Hero in Fortnite, and that's it. Which I think that's what the Persona collab is. Like, its Persona songs are going in the Guitar Hero for Fortnite. Being very picky with my shapes here. Stuff doesn't align proper. It's a little bit confusing, that, and I have to make sure the under bust doesn't show. Something like that. That's not even though. Maybe something more like that. My two silly gesture plushies next to me. Pomni, Shadow Milk Cookie. Dude, whenever Bo blows up and becomes a massive VTuber and forgets about me because he hates me, and he gets a plushie, you can add him. Blows up VTuber with mine. That's what I'm saying. You get it. Bo's model art looks really good. I've been telling him that as soon as I need his model artist to fix like one thing, and then I can start raking his model in between my actual commissions. And then I told him that he needs to like do what I did when I first debuted, because he doesn't have a social media presence prior to debut, so he shouldn't do what I did for my debut, like my last debut I just did. He should show the model as soon as it's ready, do scripted videos, post some clips, stuff like that, and then work up to a proper debut with after like 2 weeks, something like that. Can you make grub gummies? Making food products is a lot more difficult for merchandise because they have to be FDA approved, I fear. Okay, top is pretty good. Then you want this to go a little more in. Maybe this to go a little more into. Cute. And then I'm going to do the base outline for the patterning. Dude, I want to play Outlast Trials so bad right now. During the stream, you got flashbanged by thighs. You joined my stream, the guy who has a thigh command, and you're surprised that you got flashbanged by thighs. I see how it is. You have that as a command? Yeah. It's from a while ago. It's from a hot second. But my new model is based off of... My new model is based off my IRL body. Hi. Grub has secret male pattern baldness? I do not. Surprised I don't, though. My dad... Well, my dad wasn't bald. He was like... He's still fucking alive. And he still isn't bald. I think he's like 46 or 45 or something. Oh, I just got good genetics on that part. Who's going in the background while I play Fortnite? Points comically large finger. Sorry my eyes keep closing when I look down at my phone to draw. It closes my eyes. Goonbait VTuber. I fear I am shrimply existing. I wonder if that was the same person that on like all of my YouTube videos. I have a few people that comment on all my YouTube videos. On one of them, Verisif in chat right now comments YouTuber. Yeah, there he is. Comments YouTuber on like every one of my videos, and then there's someone on YouTube that on like every one of my videos comments Goonbait VTuber, and they even comment on like ones that aren't sexualized at all. Like on my, I think they commented it on my plushie advertisement where I'm using a chibi model. It's as simple as that. Chat, need anything from Walmart? Yeah, can you give me Talkies and then, you know those like sweet tart rope candies? Alright, and then we're gonna start on the torso section. For this, I think I'm gonna keep it separated, just so I have the full sketch. Is that how big it should be? No, it needs to be smaller. Just so I have the full sketch underneath. And I'm debating how I want to do the underneath part of this outfit because the tits overhang a patterned thing, and it seems the pattern continues upwards, but it seems to change differently than how it is on the torso section. So I don't know how it's supposed to be, but I guess I'll have to... I guess I'll have to guess. Unless they have it on this reference sheet, I don't believe they do. No, they don't. Shucks. What do you typically do for your streams? I do a lot of co-work stuff because I am a full-time VTuber model artist and rigor. So we're currently working on an outfit for a client. A new outfit for Urina Aeon, who is also in my VTuber group. Which I need to set a command for Oops. For my VTuber group. But yeah, she's getting 2 new outfits in the next, like, month, 2 months or so. So we're currently drawing it, and then we're going to be rigging it as well. Doing the base sketch for it. I want to start this a little higher. There we go. Get Grub a Harito line. Brother needs to enjoy the joy. Dude, I still haven't been able to find them. I've been looking for Harito lime. There's only the orange ones. There's not even like the God, what are they? There's lime, there's orange, and then there's like a red one. There's not even the red ones there. Okay, so you made this model yourself. It's so very expressive. Yes, I did. This isn't even like the main model for the design. This is the ASMR model. So there's two different models with two completely different arts and everything. Yes, this model actually has a different hairstyle and a different outfit than the main model as well. Pineapple ones are the best, IMO. Alright, pineapple. I can't have pineapple. I'm allergic. Hello, lads. Hello. I used to play Fortnite, but I stopped when they added Triple T. Oh. When they added Tung Sahora. Hi, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. What are you guys doing over there? Spamming my chat with curly emotes. Ignore the allergy? I wish I could, but it's one of those allergies that, makes you, like, die. Do I have a gear piece in here? Ooh, I do. Muy bien. I think I'm gonna want this gear piece to turn. I also want it to be visible, so I think we're gonna have to move this down. Hi! What's up? I think we're gonna have to move this down. We're doing ASMR? Oh, I see. Hope you had a calm time. Currently working on a new outfit for one of my model clients, and we just debuted this model today, and then yesterday we debuted another model with the same design, but not an ASMR post model. And I made it myself. I'm a VTuber model artist and rigger, as you can see since we're working on a model right now. And I hope you enjoy your stay. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Hi. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. I understand that streams can be taxing. But I think we have quite a long way to go before I end stream. I want to get the base sketch for this outfit completely done before I end. I think in rigging I want this gear to turn. Like inside this thing, so it's gonna have a wee bit of complicated masking, but I think it'll be worth it. I'm just gonna remove the bust while I'm working on this real quick. It was so vibes. This model is stunning. Thank you so much. I might open commissions for posed models later on, but right now I'm so booked up with models out until next year. I do have another post model later this year that I'll be working on. It's a magical girl boy model, kinda, in a sitting pose, so I'm excited for that. And then next year I have another post model commission as well, early next year. I'm gonna remove the bust, no tits. No, the tits are still here. I just removed the sketch over it so I could see what I was doing with my redlining. Personally, I work in red on top of things and when I'm sketching, because the brain perceives red as less permanent than black or a darker color. But it's kind of heavily dependent on what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll just go directly in with black or my line art color. Any color besides black is good to sketch in. I think that'll give it a good peak when it's turning. Yes. As a clump of mold, I am immortal, and don't deal with mortal strifes? What are strifes? Are people allergic to water? This is true. There are people that can't swallow either, so there's something called like thick water, and it's like a jelly. I want to try it. Are you a gummy worm or is your skin just transparent? It's transparent, but more visible on the other model? Yeah, it's way more visible on the other model. My back isn't transparent, but my tummy is. And my legs are as well. They're kind of behind a little bit. And my chest and all that. But it is more visible on the other model. Alright, we're gonna keep this separated. So this is the bust. Just so I can see the sketch in full when we do our proper line art. I'd be allergic to water, but I am still not sure. Maybe. I don't know what the reactions to being allergic to water are. I'm unsure. Mia. Bye? It? There are people who are allergic to grass. That's the perfect excuse to beat Hollow Knight. Yeah, my ex-roommate was allergic to grass. It'd be insane though, very rare disease. I believe it is. I'm unsure. I'm not, like, the most versed in medical things. I'm more versed in horror things. Some medical things I am versed in, though. Either from, you know, experiencing them or them being part of some story I really enjoy. I think I'm also going to extend this off when we do the proper art for this. But for now... Or I might not. No, I probably will. It's very patterned. Okay. Let's see. Can I zoom in on this? It's a very interesting pattern in here. I want to get it right. It seems to be going down from here. Ooh, I want to do that below this. Going down from here. Ooh, a little bit higher. I want to make sure it goes below the bust so we can actually see it. So, going down from here. Try that. And then it goes back up. And then it goes back down, and then it seems to go off the body here. Is that about even? Seems so. Make this a little bit thicker. And then it seems to connect to this in like a welding drip. It also seems to connect up here. And then seems to go into the interlacing stuff over here, but we're not going to do that yet. We're just going to continue over here with the top of our corset bit. I think this top bit is pretty thick, if you can see that much underneath the bust. It's probably around this. Probably erase all that stuff inside once I do my little shit here I need to do. Patterning, if you will. Okay, I believe it'll be something like this. And then I'm gonna go in and get rid of all this stuff. And then I'm gonna do a new layer. And on this one, it's still on double? Yes, okay. It goes up from here. Up. Connects to here. Make that a little bit thicker. Ooh, I did this wrong. Okay, this needs to be like over here. And we're going to use our fix brush to fix all this stuff to where I need it to be. Let's go back over here. There we go. There we go. Better. What is this? That's that. Okay. And then this now goes over here. And we're going to erase some bits to make it interlock a little bit better, but pretty good, pretty good. I think I need to extend a part as well. Let's see, extend a little bit out. Be a little more even. Maybe a little more up. A little out, a little over. A little less up. And then this. I'm gonna erase this top bit here. Okay, so just white. Merge these. And I assume this goes back down here because it'll meet the part that's not showing. Venison and beef? Eh? What do we want about? Probably right. I mean, I haven't had an intolerance of red meat, but I can't never go to a fancy steak dinner date without consequences. Oh, you have like, what is it, Alpha G? The thing from the Tick? Lovers, hey, you're okay. Rich is sleeping. He's doing that cat sleep that where you like pick him up, they're all floppy. I have a disease called dumbass. Happens to the best of us. Alright, and then we just clear color and clean up around this center bit here. Make this a little more even. Do believe that is around good. Hi. Welcome on in. Currently working on an outfit for a model client. And they being new, ASMR model, yes. Yes. Relative disease leaves a lot of harm on the immune system, causing it to react with red meat. Talking about Lone Star ticks, the one who make you allergic to red meat. Yes, it, from what I have heard, there's different levels of it as well. So some people, it'll be the same as like lactose intolerism, where it'll make you shit yourself or throw up or stuff like that. But for other people, it's like more dire, like ER visit, you're gonna die if you don't get treatment, anaphylactic shock type stuff. Is it just me or do I find Himiko Togo attractive? Depends how old you are. Depends how old you are if you find her attractive, whether or not it's okay or not. And if you are near her age, then you shouldn't be in this stream. See, I have big interest in medical stuff. What exactly? Well, I didn't say I had big interest in medical stuff. I said I don't have big interest in medical stuff. I have big interest in, horror stuff that sometimes do include medical stuff. So I listen to a lot of, medical malpractice stuff and true crime, which often does involve horror. It involves doctors and stuff like that. Yes. Oftentimes when we're not doing like an ASMR co-work, which we have one later this week, we'll put on true crime stuff in the background. Do we have any time frame for the ovipositor? That is gonna happen when we reach 20k on twitch.tv. So I can put the link on the YouTube chat if you guys want to go follow the Twitch. We are currently at 18,051. So we're getting there. Why is it 18 plus? Because I'm an adult and I don't want children in my stream and I talk about adult topics sometimes. I don't want to have to restrain the subjects I talk about simply because someone is here that I don't want to be here in the first place. Yes. Who else wants some megatons of TNT? I can't eat it all myself. It's all yours, bud. Alright, welcome on in. Alright, that's looking good, I think. I'm gonna have to mask this like I said. I think how it's gonna be is gonna have to be... You guys can't really see it here. Let me... There we go, this part. This gear. I want this to move in an idle animation on the model once we rig it. So I'm probably going to have the background behind the gear be separate from the part in front of the gear. And then have the background act as a inverted mask. Yes. I didn't know Toga is 16. They're all 16. When I was young and I was into Boku no Academia, I really liked Chigaraki. He was my little baby girl. I like the ugly freaks, but I didn't like him when he like got all hot and muscular and made me lose taste for him. I liked when he was a sweaty little League player gamer boy. How old are you? How old am I? I turned 20 yesterday. Yippee! Hawks is pretty though. Hawks is pretty. I do like Hawks. I really liked the ship between Hawks and Dobby. Love the model. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, that's about right. I gotta keep telling myself that this is just the sketch, and it doesn't really have to be clean, because it's not a single line that I'm putting down right now is gonna be in the final anyway. Hi. It's looking good so far, though. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Please note that I do believe there is a rule in the Twitch chat not to get political unless I bring it up. I could be wrong. If not, we need to add that. Shut up, me. Hush. Rules, no bigotry, no slurs, no politics. Yep, it is there. All the stream mention had to join. Well, I'm glad you did join. Alright, I do believe our bust and our corset is all good for a sketch. It's looking good so far. This design is gorgeous. Rena held a design competition, and the people who joined did such a good job. Such a good job. Wanted to join the debut, but ear infection yucky. That's no worries, that's no worries. The VOD is still up on Twitch, and I have the VOD downloaded to my PC to post to YouTube, which I will be doing, but I also need to make an edited version of just the highlighted moments for the highlight. Yes, I probably will be posting the VOD to YouTube after stream. I would do it during stream, but I want it to hiccup the stream, yes. Wonder what the black stuff you're doing. That's my bug goods. It's my goop. I ain't got no teeth to keep it in. There seems to be one here. Hi, what's up, Rena? Currently working on your outfit. I can send you a work in progress if you'd like. I've only done the bust in the corset section, so not a ton has been done so far, but we're getting there, we're getting there. I want this to be tilted. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yes. Had to figure out some pieces, what they're supposed to be behind other things, you know? Like the corset, what they should be behind, the chest area. And I think I figured it out. Here, let me send Rina a work in progress real quick. Or has the stim pad out? What the heck, man? I'm gonna ask again. Hey, Grub, what app do you draw on? I draw on IBIS Paint X on my phone. I drew this model on my phone, and I draw all my models on my phone. It's true, it's true, it's true. Any games? No, actually, I don't have any games on my phone. And these are also gonna... I'm gonna outline these. With my textured brush. Because they're gonna have points like this. And for these, because there are so many, I think I can just duplicate them and then move them around to where I need them to be in the final. That'll be nice. Do you like comics, like manga at all? I do. My favorite anime is an anime called Appare Ranman. And it is about... it is set during when the Transcontinental Railroad was just built. And it is about a anime guy, obviously, named Appare. And he do be Ranman. Nah, and he, enters in a race between cars and the Transcontinental Railroad across the United States to see which is faster. There's a lot of cool characters in it, and there's indigenous characters, and the characters from France, and like a bunch of different races, and in the English dub they all have accents depending on where they're from too. It's very neat. I quite like it. Can highly recommend. It only has one season though, but I believe the manga continues. Yes. Did you see the eclipse? No, I did not. Next year, fly to Samoa to celebrate your birthday, then fly to America, Samoa, then celebrate your birthday again because Samoa's 21st house ahead. If only I had the money. A friend of mine in the UK saw it today. Oh. It might be later in the day for me. It's still light out. It's still light out for me. It's not dark yet. Cute. I love eclipses. I haven't seen one in a hot second, I won't lie. Alright, there seems to be more of the diamonds. I think these ones on the waist are bigger. Reduce the size of this a little bit. I'm tired. No, I just woke up. I woke up like 30 minutes before stream, and then I ate my brekkie on stream. I had very weird dreams and hallucinations last night. Before sleeping, I was watching Bo play TF2. And hi, for those that are new. What's up? I'm vomitgrub. I am a schizophrenic. I hallucinated a lot that the characters from TF2 were like in my room, and I was tweaking about it. Or like outside my window. And then I also had a dream that I was still like a early teens, like 13 or something like that, and it was just when my mom died, because my mom died, for those who don't know. And I was still living with my dad, and we moved into a new place. And in the new place, when I would sleep, I would feel someone like petting my hair or running their fingers through my hair. And then, like, one day, I grabbed their wrist to see who it was, because whenever I'd wake up in the dream, there'd be no one there. So I grabbed their wrist to see who it was, and it was, like, a woman. But she had my mom's facial features, but wrong. Like it was almost my mom, but not quite. And there was something about... At night, she would come to my room and like run her fingers through my hair in order to go through my memories of my mom to steal how she looked. Mind you, my mother's dead. I had a weird dream last night. An EpiPen you're holding? No, it's just a regular pen. Oh. Yeah. It's definitely a strange one. And then at the end of the dream, I was like, wait, I'm a grown man and I pay my own bills. And then I called Bo in the dream and I was like, hey, do you want to move in with me and get my own place? And then the dream ended. I think these actually need to be slightly smaller. I'm new here, but I've seen your YouTube videos. Hello, hello, what's up? Welcome on in. I'm currently just working on a new outfit for a model client. Very shrimple. I think the star actually protrudes off of the hip. And I think I need to squish this patterning up a little bit. Luckily, the pelvis region of this model, I don't think it moves too much. And if it does move like a shit ton, I think for this outfit, I'm just gonna have it not move a shit ton. I'll probably just re-rig the legs to have it be how I want it to be, instead of following the rigging of the body exactly. I forget I can just do that. How'd you get into VTubing, by the way? Bit of a long story. No, it's not. In like 2016, I saw someone on Instagram. No, 2017, because it was when I first got a phone. I saw someone on Instagram, and it was a red-haired VTuber. I have no idea who it was. It was some indie. And I was like, wow, that is cringe. And I kept scrolling. And then years later, there's a motorcycle outside my house. Rude. Years later, in 2022, maybe it was early 2023, whatever 5 years ago was, yes. Was it 2021 then? I don't know. It was something like that. And I saw someone on YouTube, actually, and I know who it is, but I'm not going to say who it is, because it turns out they are pro lolicon. Which really sucks, but... Yes, Bubbles, I hear you. What happened? You're so silly. But I saw them rigging a model live, and I was like, oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Maybe I should get into that. And I did, and I learned how to rig models. And then, it picked up, and I started rigging models for other people. And now I'm a full-time VTuber model artist and a rigger. You want to change your height? What would you change it to? My height's fine. I'm currently 5'3.5". My height's fine. Not too short, not too tall. I still get, like the regular schmegular comments of people in my chat being like, you're so short, haha, I could punch you, I could pick you up. Shit like that. But like, it's fine. I like tall people, and by that I mean anyone that's taller than me. So being on the shorter side kind of aids me in that. It's not too hard to be taller than me. What's your favorite thing about VTubing? I like the creativity that can go into it. Like, you can have such a unique persona and like what represents you as a person. Wait, we can gamble? Yes. You can gamble with the stream avatars. You cannot gamble on YouTube though, only the Twitch chat can gamble. I can't connect it to both at the same time, sadly. Yeah? What happened? What's up, poppers? Hi. I see you're bannovating. You want to explain yourself? What? Yeah. My goodness. Oh, good boy today. Oh, poppers. I'm working right now, poppers. I can't pet you. Susu. No, we're gonna get out of here. You're on my lamp. You're turning it off. Go. Susu. Go. No, I'm not gonna pet you. You're being rude. Who's bannovating? Tactical nuke mems. It tells us when you're bannovating. People think they're so slick when they're bannovating. They're like, I made a new account. Surely they won't know. It just straight up tells us because you're at the same IP. So it might be like, this is very unlikely, but for some people, if like two people in the same house were to watch me, it would say that one is bannovating if one gets banned and the other doesn't. Question. Feel free to not answer. If your model is comparable to your Irababa body, what's it like having a stomach and thighs that big? You river struggle finding clothes? Yeah, pants are really hard to find, because I have a 10-inch difference between my waist, so where like my ribcage meets my hip area, and the thickest part of my thighs. So from like an objective standpoint, yes, it's very, very frustrating to find clothes that fit well and don't have like a massive gap at the waist or aren't really— oh, you heard that? Sorry, you heard me slap my thigh. And aren't really tight on my legs. I'm excited for the new outfit. Yeah, it's looking really good so far. As I said before, there are some unique challenges that present themselves with fabric that is so tight against the body. In some areas, it makes some things easier. In some areas, it makes them harder because there's more likely chance of things popping out where they shouldn't. But, Do you play For Honor? The game? No. For a second, I thought you were asking if I play League Ranked, and I was like, well, I'm Honor 4 right now because I don't shut the fuck up and chat. I figured out how to turn on chat, and now like every League game, I like going, who wanna kiss me on my fat mouth? To piss off the enemy team, and then I'll just flirt with them. I was in a game yesterday night after stream. No, yesterday like morning, I guess, because it was like 3 a.m. yesterday. And I was in a game with Bo, and then it was like a Swift. And I was like, it's my birthday, la la. And then someone else went, it's also my birthday. And I was like, nah, we gotta make out, dead ass. And they're like, low key? Yeah. Low key, we gotta make out. It was so many people's birthday yesterday. I didn't realize it was such a common birthday. I really like how these sleep folds did. Hey Rena, are you still in chat? Oh, these sleeves are very interesting. They're like connected to... they're like connected to the body. You play Skyrim? I do not. What game do you play? Lately I've just been playing League, honestly, but I did play Still Wakes the Deep recently. I played Mole on Monday. Well, part of Mole, then I got frustrated. We play Outlast Trials. We play Peak occasionally. We've played Among Us. We've played mostly horror games. Later this week, we're going to play the original Outlast, and I'm going to do a full playthrough because I used to be a speedrunner. Next week, we'll also be playing Outlast, but it'll be a challenge run. It'll be a challenge run where I'll be going on the hardest difficulty, so I'll be going on Insanity mode, where one hit, you die, and you have to restart your entire run. And Bo will be going on normal mode, but he's never played the game before, so we're going to see who can beat the game faster. I'm very excited. That's a next week thing. And then I think it's just Korik besides that this week. Next week we will have the second chapter of Ray Animal. And we're gonna be playing that with Mint. I'm gonna beat it with one hand. Alright. We have the second chapter of Ray Animal, and we're gonna play that with Mint. We have, like I said, the Outlast stream with Bo. And then we might have a collaboration with Toast. You may have seen them in, like, Papa Mutt's channel and Froggy Lock, people like that. Stream and when? When I say so. Why, you tired of me already? What the hell, man? Sorry, I'm already thinking of how I'm gonna rig these. Because they're like connected to the body. What's your favorite piece of horror media? It might be Outlast. I really do like the Outlast games. They're very fun. Or it could be, like, I like narrative-heavy games. Outlast is a very narrative-heavy game. It's a very story-driven game. But I also really like Outlast Trials, because it's also a very story-driven game. Not that you would really know just by playing it regularly. Like, there's files and such, and a bunch of lore of the characters that they drop videos of, and there's even comic book of Outlast that has a bunch of lore as well. But like, mouthwashing, I love the lore of. Dredge, God, I love Dredge. I want to play Dredge again, but I have so many games I need to play. I need to stop playing the same games over and over again, just because I like them. I think the next, like, new game, it's not, like, new as in it just came out, but new game to me that we'll be playing is most likely going to be This War of Mine. I gotta find a time slot for that. But we also have to kind of lock in on commissions. So we're doing a bunch of these Cobra streams. Some of them will be ASMR, some of them won't be. The ones that aren't ASMR, like the one we have later this week, will be just a regular stream with the regular schmegular model. And then sometimes after Cobra streams like that, we have League, or we'll play a game with my friends, well, you know, Trials or League, stuff like that. Sometimes Left 4 Dead. which we finished the main campaigns in Left 4 Dead, but there's still, like, campaigns that people have made, and there's verses that we're gonna try to get a group together for. They're just so good. I love the Pale Reach DLC. You love the Pale Reach DLC? Really? Okay. Sure, baby. I wasn't a fan of the Pale Reach DLC. The ending is, like... The gameplay's fun, but then the ending was so lackluster. Hi, what's up, what's up, what's up? As a bug, what are your thoughts on Hollow Knight? I've never played it, so I don't know. I'm not fantastic at platformers, they're not really my type of game. I've gotten many people request that I play it though, but not my type of game. I've also gotten people very regularly say that I remind them of, God, what is it? The Grub King or something? Please look into the lore, it's very good. I wish I had the time. I'd rather look into stuff that, like, properly interests me rather than stuff that people are like, oh, you should look into this. Does that make sense? I just hit the jackpot. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, we're also going to be playing Man of Medan. I don't know when that'll happen, but hopefully sometime this year. Hopefully. It'll be when Bo's model is completely done. He has debuted it. I'm going to try to speedrun his rig. I'm going to be... Oh, bumpers, hold on. My dog's crying in his sleep. Ugh. I'm going to try to speedrun his rig. And put most of the focus in the head and the hair, and then do... a wee bit of, like, body rigging, but not, like, an atrocious amount. Pretty basic body rigging. Let me hear your manly voice box. I don't got one. This is all you get. I was born like this. What do you want? Love your voice. Thank you. Listen to the karaoke stream on YouTube. Your ears will be blessed. Yeah, for those who don't know, on, after debut yesterday, we had a karaoke stream on just exclusively YouTube. I haven't actually checked to see... I'm sure YouTube yelled at me for it. And it got demonetized, so I didn't get any money from it. Let's see. Manage videos. Live. Okay, actually no, the only thing that's been limited is... shopping is disabled, I think? No impact on videos reach, no impact to channel, shopping is disabled. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know if I get any revenue from this. Can't display tagged product, can't claimed content when using license. No impact to video, tagged products not allowed. Okay. No, I do get all of the revenue from it. That's sick. Interesting. I was debating whether or not it was going to be an unarchived video, but I ended up letting it stay archived. The Bo bass X Grub vocal covers now? We could. Bo has to get really good at bass. I only heard him play a little bit when he first got the bass in. What are songs with good bass and good vocals, though, that would be, like, nice for us to cover? What's up, what's up, what's up? That reminds me, I do need to message the person who's working on my stuff. Gonna miss the old model, but the new one is great. Yeah, I do like the old model. I do, and I will use it occasionally still. If, like, I have an outfit from the old model that I want to use for a certain game. But I do like the new model quite a bit. And this is just the ASMR model, which also... What button is it? Is it this? Yes, it is. And I can do this. Ignore the white square, that is my phone capture. But if I want to play a game with the ASMR model, where I can just, like, lay in the corner of the screen, I can do that. What about ruthlessness? Eh? What's the song you're humming? I don't know. It's just whatever the beat is playing. No copyright in Dreamland background music. I'm just humming along to it. Lurch? Leave him alone. Lurch. Buddy. You're really cute, but that was very rude. Lurch just, like, climbed on top of Susu and laid down on him. Okay, Susu doesn't mind. He's cleaning Lurch. He says, "Shit, you smell like hell." Yuck. Okay, that's good. And there seems to be... Hi! Welcome on in. There seems to be, like, an arm thing on the upper shoulder part. On the left only. Heard that Susie and Lurch are part cat, part grubs. Already coming away in my head with the art. It's Susu. S-U-S-U. Susu. Stop it. Get out of my wires. Hold on. I don't know why it was zoomed in. Gotta go. I need sleep. Have a good stream. Alright. Just say you hate me and say you want me dead. I get it. I get it. Ugh. Who's Susie? It's Susu. But yeah, Susu's my other cat. I have, Lurch, which is a kitty. I have Brady, which is a dog, and I have Susu. Do you need workouts for your figure? No. Sit on my fat ass all day. I'm working so hard to be an architect. No, I don't do any workouts. I have a EDS, so working out. I should be working out more, but doing like too strenuous workouts is painful. Sadly. I'll go back and streaming. Almost 3 hours. I do think I need to take the dog out here soon. He's also going to start whining for dinner here, even though it's not for another hour, 10 minutes, but he's always early. I think I want to squish this, make it completely thinner. And then move it up a little bit. I was locking in on a shape for something. I think I'm happy with it. Mostly. I'm not. I don't like it. Hi. This is my first time here. I'm curious on what your favorite character in League Grub. Mine would be Warwick because I'm addicted to playing him. Well, I fear I know it is not your first time here. Either you or someone in your household has been in my stream before, and I know this because you have a ban evader tag on your messages. So each message it tells me that you are in fact ban evading. But my favorite character to play is Hui. I have all the Hui skins. I do like playing Warwick as well though, but I get frustrated in Warwick because I'll do lifesteal Warwick, and then people will KS the fuck out of me when I do all the damage, and then I die because I don't get the health from the lifesteal. I think that's the one time I've like rage quit League is when that happened. I was playing Warwick in a Mayhem lobby, and then Bo was playing Mel and kept KSing me, and I kept dying like precisely because Bo was KSing me. And if I had gotten the kill, I would have been fine because I would have had the health. I'm Lord of Veracity. Yeah, Versif also likes to KS me. What do you think you're doing? Lurch? What are you doing? That's being bad. Don't really know how to not ban evade. Well then... Well, if you got banned here, then to not ban evade, you just wouldn't... wouldn't be here. ASMR? Eh? How much do the ASMR mics cost? Imagine how the stream would sound with those good ass mics. I think they're like $300 to $1,000. They're really expensive. 3DO mic. Professional bilinear microphones. Free space bilinear microphone. The base one is $399. The extra large one, I don't know why you'd need a bigger one, is $649, and then the 2 Pro version is $2,199. I just want the $400 one, but that's so expensive still. They're so expensive that ASMR artists will use the price of their mics in the title when they get a new one. I would not do that. I don't think I'd ever advertise my content based on how much it cost unless I was doing one of those price breakdowns for like my debut, which I might do one of those in a short form video. I think I spent like $2,000 to $3,000. I think like $2,000. I don't know. You sound like someone from Death Note when you talk about ban evading? How so? ASMR equivalent of money spread. I've had people that offered to buy me their microphone just because they like ASMR a lot. And I fear I have rejected them all because I feel bad having someone buy something for me that expensive. Okay, I think this is more the shape I wanted. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day I can get it. The next, like, scripted ASMR is also at 20k. There's a lot of goals for 20k. Oh god, my chair. My chair's broken. Scared the fuck out of me. Watching the new Insidious? Probably. Eventually. I wasn't a fan of the old Insidious, so honestly. They were okay. They weren't awful, but... they're kinda eh. Alright. Skirt is a little bit complicated. I'm gonna do the shoes. Take a drink first, though. How much does the writing cost for a model? Eh? Do you mean rigging? Yes, autocorrect. For mine, it's anywhere from like 800 to 1,500. It starts at 800, and then depending on the design and how the Photoshop document is separated by the other artist, if I need to go in and separate things further, how many toggles you have, it goes up. Like, we'll be rigging a model for Sunny soon-ish, and that model was 1,200, I believe. Maybe it was 1,000 even. Might have been 1,000 even. And there was no toggles on it, but I'm gonna add some toggles for like clothing and stuff. But it's just because of the design and the complexity of the model and me having to go in and separate a little bit of it. Because when I separate things on someone else's art, I have to style match and I have to like Frankenstein new pieces out of what already exists in order for it to look like those have always been there and not alter their art style. So it's a little more complicated than just like drawing new pieces, I fear. I'm gonna squish the toes in at the tip of the shoe. For the 3DO microphone, I have loosely, very loosely, mind you, debated having like a donation goal for it. With like the promise of a numbered amount of ASMRs, or have like a goal for an ASMR that I usually wouldn't do. But I don't know. I feel bad taking people's money. Would you consider streaming Endocopia? I don't know what that is. Care to explain what the game is about? It's a puzzle horror. It's goofy. Endocopia. Wait, that does sound familiar. Did they? Hold on. Let me... Endocopia. Ah, this is what Isabel Beeps was playing. Yes. It does seem silly. Perhaps, perhaps. Are we giving something back? More ASMR, wouldn't it be transactional? I suppose so, I don't know. I'd have to talk to my mods about it and see their feelings. My mods are like my counsel. I talk to them about everything and I'm like, is this a good idea? How would you view this as like a viewer? Does this seem like scammy or scummy or like a shit thing to do? Or like a money hungry or stuff like that? And I get all their opinions and I mix them all up and I'm like, okay. This person thinks this, and this person thinks this. This person has experience in this field, blah blah blah. Stuff like that. Council of Enuks. What's an Enuk? Council of Girls, yeah, my council. Well, technically the mods are the leeches in the Discord server. Alright. For the patterning on the legs, I'm just gonna do like a low opacity design. And then I'll trace over with the proper color when needed. Oops. No. I went to the brushes website. By accident. Actually, I want my marker brush. Marker. This one. Yeah, that'll make nice lines. Alright, and then it's on like the lower leg, so around here. It seems to go off of it. So we'll just do the design like big, and then it'll be clipped. I'm sure I'm gonna clip it in the final so I can move it a little bit. We'll see, we might not. It might look fine without the clipping. Okay, and then I do believe this is to be filled. And then make this smaller. And it seems to be one right here. Actually, seems to be this lower bit's gone, but the upper bit remains. And then also a little smudge here. And this is also in the wrong place. It needs to be more over. So there's just a little bit of this, like that. I can also squish it because it's following the form of the leg. I don't think it's even on both sides. So I think I can just duplicate this. First of all, I'm actually gonna select this, go to here, duplicate this to get our design just on the legs. And then erase everything we don't need. And then I'm going to drag over the other side of it, or the other side. This actually doesn't seem to be the same at all. Move it down a little bit. Seems to be more like wispy. Maybe like that. Yeah, I think like that. Alright, I've definitely made some progress. We still need to do the skirt. We still need to do bracelets. There's a leg thingy as well. I do believe there is a head thingy. There's new bangs. There's bracelets. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Oh, there's like a cape thing. Cheesy cup easy. Hi, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. What are you guys doing over there? As a former content creator, I may be biased, but hardware upgrades are for better quality. Feel like one of those only justifiable donor goals aside from charities. This is true. I earlier in the year had a Grubathon for both tax purposes and vet bills. So I think that's fine to do donathons and such, but it always makes me feel bad when I do them. But I know I gotta get over that as someone who is a content creator. Is there a way to see what you're working on a bit clearer, or is it private? Hold on. See if my stuff wants to work proper. I can just show you a little gander. Also, that is fucked up. Why? Right, I think my phone capture updated, and now it has this little side bit. Let's get that out of here. There's also supposed to be advanced mask. Is this supposed to be further in, maybe? And then over. There we go. What is this? Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah. Currently working on, we did all the sketching for this. And then there's also a skirt. And then this right here is going to be like the patterning on the leg. Because it looks like there's just street patterning on the leg, like no leggings or any of that. But it might add like a white gradient as if they're sheer leggings. That could be cute, that could be cute. Yes. I don't know. But we're still working a little bit. I think I'm gonna do the bracelets. Because there's like a swish swish bracelet here, and then there's 3 bracelets here. And then I might do the headpiece. Or the bangs, and then we might end. I don't think I'm gonna do the skirt today. There's a motorcyclist at my house. What the frig? What the frig? Blink. Looking very snack bowl laying out like that. Pop me in your mouth and chew me up. Alright. Let's do the bracelets. I think I'm gonna also use my marker brush for this. Hi! This one's very shrimple. I'm pretty sure I can just use my guide brush. Yeah, okay, this will work out perfect. And we're gonna make this a double, so it gives us automatic line art. Maybe and then I'm actually just gonna duplicate this one, tilt it the opposite direction. Select the original bracelet and erase. Oops. Erase this and this. And then we merge that, and then we select this, and we erase this stuff here. Bada bing, bada boom, we have our swish swish bracelet. And then we do the same on this side for the other bracelets. These ones are a lot simpler and they hug the wrist a little more. But I am going to make them still a little bit floaty to mimic the other side. I think it'd be cute if I did this one's thinner, and then make this one a little bit thicker, and then a little bit thicker. Put it down a little bit thicker. There we go. So that it's escalating in size, if you will. And we gotta erase these parts, because these parts go behind the wrist. bien. And bada bing, bada boom, we have our bracelets. Oh no, that's fine. It was just a little glitch. All's well, all's well. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the behind the scenes, which I won't lie to you, it might be a little bit messy. I didn't have the time to organize everything, but I have all my credits pages, so I'm just gonna open my VGen and like show you some of the work in progresses and such that I was sent by the artists and go through them and all that fun stuff. And I'm gonna talk about the process with different parts and be like, oh, this artist did this so well and I was really happy with this and they were so fast on this and we did have some issues here but it ended up working out, that stuff like that. Yes. Very excited, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow is the behind the scenes I was just talking about, but the day after that we're having another co-work, and on that one you'll be able to see everything the entire time. It's not with the ASMR model at all. It's with my main model. Yes. Sorry, I keep asking, but what do you look for in someone? Like how you said you like tall people? I don't know, I like tall people. I like funny people. Like if someone's like a 4 and they're funny, they become like a 7, you know? You know? Everyone's taller than Grub, though, that's the point. His skirt is very complicated. I don't know, I think, does Brandon want the 2 different versions of the shawl or just the one? Actually, I don't know. Let's do the headpiece. Brenna asked for a toggle on the shawl, and now I'm realizing I don't know if she meant she wanted the shawl to have 2 different versions or for it to be toggleable on and off. Okay, let's do the hairpiece. Let's actually do this over here instead of on the actual head. Because I'm gonna turn it in perspective for the head. Yeah, I'm gonna do it bigger than it is too. And I'll just scale it down on the head when rigging. I think other actions that we can make Grubs do similar to the jump and bomb, you can duel. You can challenge each other to duels. I think it's like a duel and then and a username. You can also hug each other. It'll like walk up to each other and nuzzle. Alright, this is the big clock, so on this one I think I am... What is this? 24? To have 12 different divisions, right? Where's my circle ruler? Gotta match this up. Would it be 24? No, would it be 12? I think it would just be 12 to have 12 divisions. Oops, sorry, I hit the thing. There, yeah, I think it would just be 12 to have 12 divisions. And we're gonna do boxes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Muy bien. We just did boxes so that we can just do like really shitty Roman numerals for now. And we'll do like an actual typing tool on the proper one. But this is just so I know where to put what. Probably gonna leave the boxes in the sketch, so I have the guide as well. There you go. And then get this out of here. No, that's something earlier. You know, actually, I could probably get one of these bad boys for it. And then just squimsh. Duplicate. And for this bottom one, we'll squish it. Yeah, we'll squish it to be smaller. I don't know how I want to do the clock. I don't know. Because I wanted to have an idle animation, but 24-hour thing is going to be a bit crazy. There might be a tutorial on how people do it, like, with physics. We'll see. Okay, there's the whole clock. And then okay. That's one. There's another one. Smaller. Like here. I think it's supposed to be bigger, actually. Not this one. shit. This is supposed to be bigger. So we gotta redo that. About that. It's gonna have an idle tick as well. Dude, I recently watched some movie based on a book written by Stephen King. It's called The Long Walk. It was very good. It was very good. I love I don't know if it's considered a bottle. Maybe it's a bottle film because it takes place all while like walking, I guess. And it's not like location. Well, I guess there are kind of location based events. I don't know. I don't know if it's a bottle film. I like the ending of it. I liked the ending of it because apparently it differs from the book. I was not expecting the ending. Also, hi, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Lala. Hope you enjoy your time. I guess it's so rude. Are you sure every one of them? Yeah, I wasn't expecting, like, I A, wasn't expecting them to be so brutal, and B, I didn't realize it was gonna be so gory. Like, I really like gore, I just didn't know there was gonna be that much gore in it. I thought they were gonna, like, shoot them off screen or something, but no. No. That shit is all on screen. That shit is front and center. Highly recommend it if you like special effects and or practical effects. May I ask what you are? A Grub. I'm a Grub. You got a fucking problem. Is that a fucking problem? Puss. Dude, I love I love that guy. Another guy, like, interviewing him, the guy was just very funny. Puss. Alright, I was gonna take Brady out, but he's sleeping right now and I don't want to wake him up. What are the best benefits of being a femboy? There's not really benefits. I don't know, people think you're cute, I guess. I don't know what you mean by benefits. It's not like I get, like, a 401k and health. Programmer socks? I don't think well, I have, like, bean socks somewhere around here. I haven't worn them in years, though. I don't even know where they are. Except my dual. No. I'm busy. I'm ready to work a minimum wage. Eh? You're still here? I left like 6 hours ago and came back. Well, I've only been live for 3.5, so I don't think you have left 6 hours ago. I think you're a fucking liar. Forgot about the bean socks. Did you ever get the suspicious liquid out of them? Yes, I just put them in the wash. It wasn't very hard. Lurch either up to shenanigans or he went to go find the beans. No, I mudded because a car was driving past my house with very loud music playing. Why are you bombing? What the hell, man? It's fucked up. Sick and twisted. Sick and twisted. Wah. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. It was a pleasure meeting you and chatting. Hope to see more of your content another time later. Okay, bye-bye. I think I'm actually gonna end here soon-ish. Shrimply because I would like to edit the VOD from yesterday down into highlights for those that missed it. There's 3 gears. Oh no, there's 4 gears. There's another one like down here. I think I'm just gonna take this one and duplicate it though. Because this one's pretty small. Hi. Welcome on in. I love the new model and the new profile picture. Thanks! It's matching with Bo. Bo will commission for the same person. La la. Now we match. It's totally wicked old. He also sent me some of his the art from the new model. Post medias. Sorry. I went to our DMs to look at the art again, and he goes, I miss you. Because I've been streaming for like 4 hours. Wake up. Hold on. Hi, Grub, I want to be noticed so bad. I don't get why people idolize content creators, like to the degree of, please notice me. I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. There. Alright, I've done all the gears. There's the clock is done. This all one layer? No. Merge these down. There we go. This also needs to be merged down. Okay, that's all good. And there's like a piece over here that hangs down. I want one size of clock, so I'm gonna do it like this. About here. I'm gonna bring this over here. And it's a crisscross action. Crosses here at the bottom, crosses here at the top. Who the fuck are you, you fucking parasite? Hi, welcome in. I think I'm actually adjust this so that where each stroke is off. There we go. And there we are. How long have I been muted? I've been talking this whole fucking time. What the hell, man? A while? And you didn't say me? You didn't say it to me? That's fucked up. Like 10 minutes? A couple minutes? Not a single one of you said anything. That's so fucked up. You hate me. You want me dead. I was talking about how we're gonna end soon because I gotta edit the debut VOD from yesterday for the highlights. So... We're gonna find some to raid. If you're a new rancher and you do not know how it works, you automatically get 250 channel points just by transferring over the raid, so I highly recommend you do it. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST, and we will be doing the behind the scenes, so I'll be talking about all of the, like, difficulties I had with not only this model, but the other model, and the chibi models, and the 3D model that didn't end up getting made, and the individual arts, and I'll be going through all the arts that I commissioned, and the artist talking about them, and the background, and blah 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 blah. I don't shut the fuck up. Hi! You're twinning at an awful time, as we're about to raid out, but I do appreciate the follow. We are going to raid I don't know. I don't know. Who are we gonna raid? We could raid Meng. Meng's playing Hill Divers. Oh, Meng's on a BRB. Well, alright. Alright. Here. I don't know who this person is. We're gonna raid them. I've never been in their chat before. So if they're awful and horrible and they hate me and you and everyone else, it's not my fault. We're going to raid Eldame. They're currently playing Peak with Friends. Oh my god, they've been streaming for 6 hours. Hopefully they're going to continue. We'll see, I suppose. Have fun over there. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube too. I can't read into Twitch with YouTube, but bye-bye.